So if you have a low GPA and you think study abroad is not for you, then I want to use this video to change your mind. In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 things you can do to secure scholarship abroad if you have a low GPA. And here is Beit Lamar. Let's get right into the video. Let's begin with what is important. Research why. Not every school requires a 3.0 GPA or above. Some programs accept lower GPAs, but you will only find them if you dig deep. This takes time, but that is the cost you have to pay. Be flexible with your choices and cast your net wide until you find that school that fits your academic profile. And note that the school search is one of the most difficult aspects in the entire process, and people don't want to do it because it takes time, it takes energy. You have to go through so many schools. But that is key because sometimes the school you are applying to matters. So think about it very well and make sure that you are digging deep, you are researching, you are looking for schools that fit your profile. Not every school, as I said, takes 3.0 GPA. So make sure you search wide. This is where you have to take a lot of time, a lot of energy, ask questions, look for schools, reach out when necessary, and confirm on the school's website the minimum GPA requirement. There are some schools that are very strict. When they say 3.0 GPA, if you apply and your GPA is below, they don't even look at your application. So make sure you look for a school that meets your GPA requirement. That is very, very important. Finding that school is one of the most difficult things, but there are a lot of schools that you can check out for in this regard. Number 2, check other requirements. Many schools also value professional or research experience. If you can show in your CV and in your essays that you have a strong work or research background, it can balance out your low GPA. Sometimes your experience speaks louder than your grades. Make sure that in your essays you demonstrate your research interest so well, connect it with your professional experience, and show to the admission committee why your GPA alone is not a reflection of your academic performance. The third point, put serious effort into writing good essays. This is one of the most powerful parts of your application. A thoughtful and a well-written essay can make a big difference. Get someone to read or review it for you. Use it to demonstrate your academic journey, your professional skills, and your determination. Remember, your essay is your only chance to sell yourself beyond your GPA. So make sure that you research, you read about your field, you read about the program, you read about what you are coming to study in order to describe it so well in your essay. You have options, Now think about it. When you're applying for schools, you are basically given about 4 months to write an essay. So you have a lot of time. Ask friends, ask professors to help you review it, to give you comments. Because no matter your GPA, if you have a poor essay, no admission committee is going to waste time on you because they read the essays, they pay attention, they read it. It is only through the essays that they get to know you. So demonstrate in your essays that you are far better or beyond what is described on your GPA. Point number 4, secure strong recommendation letters. I cannot emphasize this enough. Your recommenders can be lifesavers. If they can speak to your academic work, your hard work, your ability to grow, your ability to work in a team, to be resistant, your ability to perform, and your potentials. So you choose professors, supervisors, and mentors who know you well and can explain why you are capable of succeeding in graduate school. Recommendations matter, so make sure you talk to the right people to help you get one. And this is the 5th one. Consider taking exams like the GRE or the GMAT. I know many of you don't want to hear this because of the cost involved in the process. But as I said, if you really want to do this, if you really want to study abroad with the low GPA and get the good scholarship, you must also sacrifice something. You must also demonstrate something. Tell the school to trust you and give the school an opportunity to trust you and to believe you, to give you that money. And that could be done through test scores, because a strong test score can help you offset your low GPA. It can prove that you have the academic ability to succeed. If the school you are applying to accept this test, this is a great way to boost your application. If you can, and if it is within your means, try and attempt it and see how that will lead you. Point number 6, if you already have a bachelor's degree with a low GPA, can you think about doing a master's in your home country first? And do it well. This time, pay attention, put in the work, learn to be a good researcher. A strong performance at the master's level can open a lot of doors for you for your study abroad journey. So if you had a low GPA and you are considering studying abroad, you can start by taking a master's program in your home country, and this time focus on building a very good academic background, a very good research interest, connect well with professors, and do the right things that will get you the required information you need for your application. Work closely with professors, build research experience, and use that to apply for a second master's or a PhD. That can be possible, especially when you know that you are doing that master's with the purpose or with the intention of further studies abroad. That is important. Now, point number 7 and 8 are very key. Number 7, consider getting your transcript evaluated. Sometimes when your grades are converted to another system, your GPA may look slightly better than you think. Agencies like WES or other credential evaluators can help you translate your transcript into the format of the schools abroad. Sometimes it helps because it can boost your GPA. And this is the final point. This is one of the most important points. What I love and what I did personally. If you had a low GPA, explain it honestly. Almost every student faces challenges at some point in school. Maybe financial struggles, health issues, or a big life event that affected your focus and your academic performance. If your grades drop in the first 2 years, don't just leave that gap unexplained. Tell the story. Write an essay, or as part of your essay, explain it to the admission committee. But here is the key. Don't stop at the problem. Don't just mention the problem, what you face. Share how you overcome it, what you learn, and how that experience has made you stronger and more prepared for graduate school or study abroad now. That is what admissions committees want to see. Not excuses, but the resilience and the growth. This is not a way to give an excuse. It is a way to show that you went through personal issues, but you learned from it. So when you take your transcript, you could see the semesters you performed well and the semesters you didn't. Perhaps the first 2 years, you had not understand the academic environment, the bachelor's education system. You had not understand the school environment. Perhaps in your final year you had an issue. Perhaps somebody in your family died. Perhaps you lost focus because you had even broken heart. But as I said, make sure that you use that opportunity to show to the admission committee what you learned from it and how that experience changed you and made you better. That is what they are interested in, not the excuse. So yes, a low GPA is a challenge, but it is not the end of your study abroad dream. Research widely, highlight your experience, write powerful essays, get strong recommendation letters, and consider test or additional degree if necessary. Remember, schools look at the whole picture, not just one number. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with somebody, and subscribe for more study abroad tips. And as always, theology is fine. Trust me.